No, it's after 8.
Okay.
I'm on the real time.
No, real time is after 9. Hi, guys. Hi, Bub Crack Picker. He says Mr. Sadie was first.
Bum crack. Yeah, bum crack's on real time. You know that Greenwich Mean Time where the start of a day really happens at Greenwich Mean Time, and that runs through England. So that's really, isn't that the start of the date lines? Is the Greenwich, however you say it, it's spelled Greenwich, but it's Greenwich. I learned about that in geography.
I thought it had.
It's a north-south line that goes from the North Pole to the South Pole, but it runs through Greenwich, England. So they
Oh.
call it they call it Greenwich Mean Time. So it's a longitude line that it's like the start of time. So the start of a day, start of a
Oh. Hmm. I don't.
Greenwich.
I don't know. I don't remember ever hearing about that.
So we're all just like 5 and 6 hours behind the real time, I think. Yeah, I got my
I
Sharpie here. I couldn't live without a Sharpie doing
I
this
got one
business.
too.
You know, there's some important tools that you have to have if you're a reseller.
For sure.
You know, you gotta have a pen, you gotta have a Sharpie, gotta have
Scissors.
tape, gotta have bubble wrap, gotta have thank you notes, gotta have a printer, gotta have a
Plastic.
computer. I
Envelope.
just gotta have boxes. So I went to an estate sale yesterday here in
Oh,
town.
yeah?
Family run one. I bought a bunch of stuff.
What'd you buy? Let's see.
Well, I bought I bought 2 books of coin collector books. Those little blue fold out ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Um, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know,
Fold
you
out
get a
book?
you get a coin book and
Oh, the coin books. Yeah.
you fold them out and you press the coins down into the slots.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't keep the books. One was a Mercury dime book,
Ooh, nice.
and I guess the estate sale people didn't know that there were dimes in it
Oh, oh,
because they charged me $1
oh my God.
for the Mercury dime book, and there were 8 Mercury dimes in the Mercury dime book,
Nice.
and what they're worth like $3 a piece.
Nice.
What's 8 times 3?
Uh, well, what would it be?
24.
28? 24?
So I got $24 worth of Mercury dimes for $1.
Don't ask me to do math this early. How dare you?
And then there was a Washington quarter book,
Oh, good.
but there was only 1 quarter in it. This is in 1944,
Oh, I like those.
so it's silver like the Mercury dimes.
90%, right?
Right. So this is worth about $4, and that book was $1.
Oh, good. So you made a couple bucks
Yeah,
already.
nothing to write home about, but
No.
spend $2 and get $28 worth of silver coins.
Yeah. Nice, Darcy.
I got some models. Not the kind that put on clothes and dress up. This kind of models, put together models.
Oh, nice.
These are like $1 a piece.
Old?
And they're unbuilt. Yeah, they're old.
Good.
Not real old, I guess.
Did you look up comp shop?
I think this kid is like 20 to 30 bucks, and it was $1.
Nice.
And then I got this one's cool.
I think.
The Hardy Boys van.
Oh, nice.
Like a Sean Cassidy.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy in it with Sean?
Uh,
I don't remember his name.
weren't they brothers or something?
I don't think they're real brothers.
Hmm.
The Hardy Boys were a book series that we read in elementary school. This is manufactured in 1978.
Nice. So it's not very old.
Let's see. Sean Cassidy and Parker Stevenson.
Okay. So that was a show? That was a TV series, huh? I've never seen it.
Yeah. And these are kind of like high dollar on. Here, let me look it up real quick.
Oh, Sassy says that there's a new TV series based on the Hardy Boys right now.
Really?
So that's good.
1978.
That's better for you.
Okay. Here's one advertised for $90. Says brand new.
Ooh.
Here's one advertised for $140 brand new.
I was two, Mike. Not negative. And I'm not old.
Let's see if
Todd's
there's
old. Get it
sold
right.
comps. Yeah, I'm old. But I was still in college when this Hardy Boys was
That's
out,
what
so
I was thinking about.
I didn't watch it. Okay, here's one that sold for 50. So
Mr.
yeah,
Sadie says he was more into Charlie's Angels, not the Hardy Boys.
yeah, I was kind of into Charlie's Angels too.
That's
Yeah,
a cool van, though. My dad used to have a van like that.
it's just been started. There were just a few of the pieces are glued together, so I can't say it's new. I don't know if you can see it here.
Yeah, I could see it.
The decal page is kind of curling up
Mm-hmm.
from age.
Yeah, but can't they just glue those if they have to?
I guess we used to put water on them and melt them down onto the models.
Mm.
And it's got the instructions and it's got all the parts and pieces. Yeah, they already started like putting the pieces together on the motor.
Well, just write that in there.
But a lot of it is they started a little bit on the wheels and chassis,
Mm-hmm.
but or frame. But a bunch of it is unseparated from the. What do you call those little things that hold the model parts? There's a name for that.
I don't know. I don't. I wouldn't even think that there's a name for that, but uh,
There's a name for it. I forget what it is.
plastic
And I got a.
holds model pieces together.
Then I got a 1962 Vietnam jacket. That was
Uh,
$2.50. Yeah, have to go through all the diagrams and make sure all the parts are there.
I couldn't find the answer to that question. Anybody else know? Sprue?
Yeah,
What?
that sounds right. Sprue.
Oh,
Got a couple of faux fur ladies' coats. They look like mink,
nice.
but I mean, it's not a high dollar, but
I'm
they
surprised that
cost.
Gwen didn't say
Nah,
that she wanted
she
to
would
keep
call
them.
this old-fashioned, old lady stuff.
Oh,
So this is it's a faux fur, and I looked these up. They sell for about $30.
nice. How much you pay
And
for them?
I got coats were $2. It was half off day, so coats were $2.50, and
Wow,
those sell for about 30.
nice.
Then I got a London Fog
Hmm.
blanket lined jacket. Do you sell overalls?
Oh yeah,
Some overalls are really high dollar.
yeah.
If you get
Todd,
a
don't go selling them for $20.
the name brand on these is Sanforized,
Nice.
but I thought Sanforized was like a process.
Um, maybe it's
But
not the
these are,
brand. It is
well,
the brand.
it's kind of like the brand, but that's also a process of making. It's like a cotton fabric process because you see Sanforized on other items, or you used to. What else did I get? I got all kinds of stuff.
Fan fries, meaning pre-shrunk by a controlled compressive process.
Yeah. So Sanforized is better than regular cotton because it won't shrink.
Yeah, they're pre-shrunk.
Then I got a Big Smith blanket
Denim jacket.
lined blue jean coat.
Nice.
All these for $2.50. So
Wow.
it's a pre-shrinking process, something.
Yeah, it's where they're pre-shrunk.
Yeah, kind of like me
Hi,
when I
Miss
get out
Her.
of the swimming pool. So I got an Olympus Infinity 80
Oh, cool.
for $1. How much are those worth? Those are worth some bucks. Look it up real quick.
That's not the one that Scott was telling us about, was it?
It may be. Uh,
Anessa said, Todd, listen to this. Anessa said, I sold some Big Mac Sanforized coveralls for $235 shipped.
wow. Yeah, that's a good buy, I think. Here, let me share this about this camera.
Okay.
Share screen. And boom, baby. Look at what people are asking for these.
Hi, Karen.
Some people are asking like $200 for these. These are sold
Right.
listings.
Nice.
$99.50.
So how much do you give?
$1.
Woo.
I haven't put batteries in it yet to see if I figure if the zoom works, it'll. Here, I'll just do that real quick.
Yeah,
While you do it.
that's pretty much the only way you can check it. I put batteries in my cameras that I got, and I couldn't tell because it doesn't have like a zoom thing on it, a zoom lens.
Yeah, but usually there'll be a light that lights up or something like that.
I might have to get some more batteries.
I'll just give this a little battery test real quick. There's one that sold for 140. Jeez. So yeah, it was a good little. This is a family-run estate sale.
Nice.
I like
Those are
those
always pretty good.
because yeah, a lot of times they charge too much for stuff,
Right.
but a lot of times they don't charge enough because they don't know what something's worth. Okay, so it's got the digital.
We're still screen sharing, so I can't really see you big.
Let me go back to. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Stop sharing. Okay, here we go. So I put the batteries in and it came up. So the zoom is working.
Good.
And the digital display turns on. Can't tell what it's saying with my camera, but
Probably like
let's see if the zoom will. There you go.
yeah. There you are.
You don't think you've ever bought a bad one, huh, Sadie?
I was gonna see if I can find some 35 millimeter film.
Yeah, golly, these they sell for like $150.
That's awesome.
So I looked it up while I was at the estate, so I went, holy shnikes. Yeah, the cheap ones are selling for like $90.
Ooh.
So they range from like $90 to $200, and they're all the same camera. I don't understand why.
Well,
There's one that sold for 75. What the heck?
yeah, but Scott was saying the reason why those sell for pretty good money is that they're just like point and shoot, um and people that are in photography classes, they have to have a film camera instead of a digital camera.
Right?
So
So yeah, that was a good pickup for $1.
yeah. Heck yeah.
There's just no return on invest. Yeah, Mike says slam dunk on that.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no at estate sales. You just never know what you're going to buy that's worth money. All right, I'm
That's
going to get out something that's really annoying. Are you ready?
okay. Mm-hmm.
It's annoying. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, Todd was telling me that Gwen's sick right now, so you might have to go tend to Gwen for a minute. Laurie, is that you? Laurie, can you turn your camera on? There you are. Hi, Laurie.
Hi. Howdy, howdy.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Oh no, he has a Furby.
Huh?
Is it a Furby?
Yeah,
A
look up
Furby.
Furby
good.
clam.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Bambi, really? Just go over there and lay down. Come on.
Isn't that
Stop being so
annoying?
clingy. Come on, go lay down. God, she's driving me nuts.
I didn't know if it was
Somebody
one.
somebody look this up and tell me what it's worth.
A Furby clam. I'm almost afraid to type that into anything.
He just smarted off to me. He said, "Aha, boring." What? I'm not boring. Shut up. He's missing this little top knot of fur right here.
Pretty
Down
pretty
to New England
expensive.
sheep.
New ones are like listed at $400.
What?
Mm-hmm. $350 for a pre-owned one listed.
Oh my god.
I think
Wow.
the lowest one I see for a new one is 180 or best offer.
Wow.
Then you got two of them listed for 350. One's still in the box, 259. Let's see what they actually sold for though.
$100 minimum, Mr. Snooty says. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but this one's missing some fur right here that go or up.
I think you'll be alright.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Thank you, Furby.
That one looks like the one they're calling Shelby
Shelby.
because it's got the similar colors. Of course, yours has got orange. I can't really tell, but that's got some pinks on it.
It doesn't turn off. You either have to take the battery out or you put it in a separate room.
Huh?
I'm going to go put this thing in the back room. I'll be right back.
This thing
I pulled up
now that I actually like, but the other Furbies, no, I'd like to just drop kick them into the lake. But
Mike says, I pulled up images on furry clam. I don't think that is what you bought.
I know.
Oh my god.
Of course, you want to sit right there.
What's going on, Bambi?
So what'd y'all figure out? How much is that worth?
Lori was saying it was a lot.
Yeah, minimum sold was 100. So
Really?
yeah, for a
Even
used
with
one.
Bad.
It just
missing
said
its top
pre-owned.
knot of fur.
I would probably set it on for 80. See what happens. Still, for an annoying toy.
Yeah. And she said, because you're buying so much stuff, I'll just throw that in. So that was free.
Wow.
The Furby was free.
She's probably just trying to get rid of it because it was annoying the hell out of her.
Yeah, probably.
I've got a Sasheen 3M. It's a bow making machine.
Huh.
That looks awful complicated with something you can do with a fork. Yeah. That too.
Yeah, but if you got like a gift store or something.
Yeah.
So these, I bought this for, and it's got a whole bunch of these reels of ribbon.
Nice.
And these sell for like $150 on eBay.
I
Wow.
can't hold you both. Now, come on
And I
now.
paid $20 for the machine and all the ribbon.
Go lay down. You both need to go lay down. I can't hold both of you.
Mr. Sadie said he would put that Furby up for $199 or best offer.
Just
Not
to
much
see.
for
Even with the
active
fur missing off
available.
of it?
Move, Benji. Go.
It's not there's not much for active available, so go high. He said $199 or best offer.
So there's a bunch of dolls at this house.
Lucky for you.
So
Oh,
I
those
bought
are
a
nice.
bunch of.
Of course you did.
I got
Disney.
Snow White and all 7
Dwarves.
dwarves.
Those are cool.
There's supposed to be a witch in this series too, and then somebody else, but they didn't have those. So I got Snow White and all the 7 dwarves for $15,
Nice.
and they'll sell for around. The set will sell for around 70 maybe.
That's nice.
What else did I get?
So you already looked those up?
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't been sourcing at all except for those VCRs tapes or VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been just selling stuff out of the back room. It's needed listed.
Thank you.
I've been trying to stay away from the thrift store, but I've went a couple of times the last couple of weeks. Didn't buy much, but why do you go to Jack-o'-lantern?
Because I got that at the estate sale.
Oh.
The Jimmy light up ones, the foam ones.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were $1 a piece. I got 2 of these.
Good.
I got a couple of those myself, but they're with my Halloween stuff, so can't sell those.
Yeah, what'd you call them? Clambies?
Clambies.
Clambies?
Shelby. It's called
Shelby's.
Shelby. I think it's just Shelby, the talking Furby clam or something like that.
They must be more rare than the.
I'd never seen one before.
Than the
Me
regular
neither.
Furbies.
Never seen one before.
Well, I recognize the eyeballs and the mouth as being Furby, but then I thought that's not a Furby, but then it is. And I got one of these cheap DVD players, you know, for you plug it in, keep your kids entertained in the back seat so they won't kill you.
Yeah.
Or themselves. So that was, I forget. I think she charged me $2 for the DVD player.
Cool.
That's about it. Today I go pick up, I won some stuff at auction yesterday, so.
Oh, cool. Man, I hope you're listing a lot, because you sure are buying a lot.
I about listed all the watches I've got.
Did you?
Yeah, I've sold 2 of the watches that I listed this weekend.
That's cool.
So, but I paid a lot for them, but I've got some good ones. 2 of them are gold.
So you haven't made your money back yet?
Oh no, I'll probably have to sell at least half of them to get the money back because I paid a lot.
Yeah.
But some of them are worth a lot.
Right.
Sorry, I had to put a hat on.
I had a guy in Germany say, I'm going to be in in Dallas Fort Worth next month. If I bought it, could I come down to Clifton and pick up a watch? And it's $150 watch. I was like, well, he was wondering if I could mail it to the hotel. I suppose, why, I told him I'll mail it to whatever address you've got on file with eBay at the time you purchase it.
Yeah.
So he's going to talk to eBay and see if he can work it out, because he doesn't want to pay the VAT taxes and the shipping to get it to Germany.
Right. Well, couldn't you just do kind of what you did with the other thing, and like take the handling out?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do
And
that though, because I've already got 5 watchers on that watch.
oh,
Um,
I mean, if he
and
buy, if he
I feel like
buys
somebody
them,
else will buy it if he doesn't hurry up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
don't really want to go to the hassle of taking the chance on mailing it to a hotel and then getting it back 3 weeks later saying we couldn't deliver it or something.
Yeah. Well, that's
Anyway,
understandable, especially if you have other watchers. Yeah, I've done that too, Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie says I have changed addresses before, but it was a little risky on a $150 item.
right.
I mean, I'll do it for anything under 20, but over 20, I won't chance it. Because I mean, eBay will look at messages too to make sure that to make sure they requested it, but at the same time, you can't really hold them to that if something went wrong.
Yeah, eBay does not have to back you up on shipping it to
No.
an address that's not on file.
Yeah, I would not even try it with another with an item that's just me.
Yeah.
And with as much as it is, I wouldn't think it'd be worth it to you either. Well, I had 6 that sold over the weekend, and which was wonderful because I didn't have any last weekend. But I had 6. One is still waiting for payment, so I shipped out 5.
I started a sale last Monday, 75% off all my old stale stock. I shipped out 20 some Saturday, and I got 15 to ship. It's going to be
Good.
tomorrow.
Dang.
So we're just trying to make room for. I've made money off that stuff, so it's whatever I make off of it's a profit. So I'm just trying to get it moved and make room for more stuff. So
Yeah.
finally got all of
Good.
Teresa's albums listed in her Etsy store. She's been doing pretty good with that. She's made almost $400.
Good.
She's had, which I did. What the heck was that? Which I did all the listing because she was sick. So, and then having to work too on top of that once she got to go back to work. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been crazy hectic here the last
75% off. No promoted.
I think it was promoted at 1%.
Oh.
So I just do 1%. So I don't do any
Mm-hmm.
more than that. They get enough of my money. I don't need to give them no more. So, but
Yeah.
it's stuff that it was first class shipping. A lot of it was so stuff that that's been setting for well over a year. So Bambi, go over there and lay down.
I'd end up screwing that all up if I did 75% off. I know I would. I'd be like putting the wrong item on there, and
Well, I was trying to do my entire store because it's a lot of older stuff anyway. Because a lot of it just needs to go, so I can get fresh stock in there. Um, and because I'm limited on space over next door because of what I do have, I need to get rid of that old stock so I can get the new stock listed. So, and it's one of those things which I do calculated shipping, so I might make $1 or $2 off a, extra here and there. So
yeah,
it's no big deal. But,
yeah. Well, I I don't think that is awful and unnecessary. I mean, it just depends on everything,
yeah.
Depends on listing and if you're getting your stuff out on time and
My
all that
sales
good.
were awful too. I had 5 sales.
Yeah, Mike, this stuff it needed to go. It was just it's stuff that's been setting for well over a year, some of it 2 years. So it was time. And I've made money off of a lot of that stuff was bulk buys, that I had done a few years back, and that stuff was still setting. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what was left of it was still setting. The other stuff sold for well over what I'd paid for it. So anything I make off of this sale is pure profit. So
Right.
that's the only reason I did 75% off. I did all my numbers and said, okay, it's time. This all this stuff goes. So,
Yeah.
and I'll probably do it again on what did not sell. I'll just keep knocking, putting it on for 75% off until it's all gone. So, and I
You're
sent out
right.
45 offers today. So hey,
How many?
45. I woke up to 45
Shit.
offers. So I set them all offers. So I said if
That's awesome.
it's got to go, it's got to be sold. So it ain't doing no good sitting there. So
Yeah. So then you're going more than 75, really.
yeah, well, that stuff was regularly priced because they only let you
Oh,
do. The way I did it, it was only 500 items was all you could do. So I chose 500 items that I was going to make a profit no matter what it sold for. So if it sold for $1, I was going to make a profit. So I'm happy with that. And
true.
Yeah, Mike,
it's
I saw
what's
it.
that?
I said Mike's talking about this Murano piece. He showed pictures of it on Instagram. It's
What's
neat,
that
but
blue
yeah,
one?
it's big,
Yeah.
big, big, big.
Oh yeah, that glass. Okay, Murano glass. I have a watch, Murano glass. It's a it's got the filigree design and stuff in it. Little glass chip watch, the dial. I thought, wow, I'll put it on for like $45 or something like that. Found it in that watch buy I did a couple months ago.
Yeah. Nice.
Mike's been getting some artwork too.
Yeah. You've been doing really good.
There's no telling about art though. Some of it just won't sell, and some of it sells for tons. And it's hard to
Yeah, that's
know. My track record is like 20% has been like worth more than I thought it was, and the rest of it's just kind of been it just sits. It can sit for years.
yeah. I don't think I have a good enough eyes for art.
I think pretty much anything that you can tell for sure that it's hand painted and it has a signature,
Mm-hmm.
that's worth taking a chance on, especially if it's cheap, like from a rummage sale or a
And,
yard sale or something.
Mm-hmm.
and something unique.
I mean, you always look at the back of the picture to see if there's a gallery
Mm-hmm.
label on it from a past sale. But
What
yeah,
about
so much of that
prints?
is it's hard to
You,
look up the artists because there's, gosh, so many artists.
What about prints? Do you think prints are good, like not in a frame?
Yeah, it just depends on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bought a set of prints from my rummage sale, about 5 months ago. And the former governor of Texas, John Connally, he did a grouping of these Western art prints,
Hmm.
and they came in a big, thick folder thing. And I bought that, and I've been selling them off print by print, but I've been getting like $70, $80 a print.
Wow.
It was kind of a special edition and limited. You can tell a
Okay.
limited piece because it'll say like 10 of 200, something like that. 10/200.
Right.
You know that's a limited edition on a print. But I've sold two of
So
those
200 is
prints.
going to be the max that there is of them.
Huh? Yeah. So yeah, some prints like that are worth money, but a lot aren't.
Yeah.
I'm like on most average prints, you can take a chance. You buy them and you take them out of the frame and just tell your customers you're going to roll it up and send it in a tube.
Mm-hmm. The cat's playing underneath my desk. Be careful under there.
Yeah, so do mine. My average sales price is right around that amount. It's weird though because I'll have a $150, $300 sale.
Mm-hmm.
So to have a $37 average, it's I'm selling a bunch of cheap stuff too to bring that price down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mike says I was told by an art dealer not to buy anything with more than 300 count, but I have sold a few with like 750.
Well, and again, what's what's the who is the artist and what's the what's the art about? Is it like if it's just landscapes or flowers or there's so many subject matters.
Hi, Joanne. What are you doing, Caddy?
But I got a whole bunch of prints that are listed now for like $15 a piece, and they just sat there for about a year.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay much for them, so I don't mind taking down the listings and just taking them to the trash can and throwing them in.
Oh my gosh. You don't want me to hold you today.
Yeah, he looks just like Jersey.
Yeah.
They could be twins. He's even huge like Jersey.
Yeah, he's my fatty caddy. You're being funny today.
Bambi's over here mad at me, pouting because I won't let her up on my lap. I have her dog bed over there, nice little dog bed in front of the little heater over there, just for her and Benji, and she gets so mad at me. It's like I can't get nothing done with you up in my face. She's She gets real clingy.
Oh,
Does
flash,
Jersey have
flash
two
works.
What?
different colored eyes?
No.
Polly does.
I'm
He's got a
flashing you.
thanks. That's the only kind of flash I want from you.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll flash you tight.
Oh,
Because there's a
okay.
button on here that says WNT, wide and tight.
You leave that alone.
Kenny,
Well, which are you, Laurie, wide or tight?
I'd probably be wide.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Oh God.
See,
Wide angle lens. No.
W and T, wide or tight. All right, poll of the audience.
What do they use that camera to film if it?
What are you, wide or tight?
Okay.
So this camera test's working. That's great. Quick $150.
Let's see
Is
if
it a
it
Sony
works.
CyberShot?
It's a Olympus Infinity 80 Zoom.
Oh, yeah, Olympus does well too.
He's got a blue and a green eye.
Huh. I think jerseys are both the same. He sleeps a lot, so I don't really.
You rarely see that.
He sleeps most of the day. Then he runs through the house at night and sounds like a large dog running up and down because he's fat. I mean, this cat is
Yeah.
huge. He's got to be part Mancoon. He's every bit over 3 feet long when he's like really just
Yeah.
stretched out from nose to tail. He's well over 3 feet long, and his back's about 12 inches wide. He's a big cat. It's like having a little bear cub running around.
Well, I was weighing myself a couple of days ago, and he he jumped on the scale while it was still up,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's digital or whatever, and it said 17,
Oh, I believe it.
but that wasn't even with all four paws on it.
I'd say Jersey's every bit 17 to 20 pounds. He weighs more than my bowling ball, and not that I bowl anymore, but I bowl with a 16-pound ball, and he weighs more than
Yeah.
that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, this cat's something else. But he likes to sleep with me, so I think that's good for me. I feel like he's my security a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And he thinks the other side of the bed is his, and he just sprawls out sideways, um and then if I move and I look at him, he's got one eye that's looking at me like, where are you going? What are you doing? Lay back down. It's not time to get up yet.
I get up to make my coffee in the morning. He jumps up on the kitchen table and puts his paws up on my back and goes, meow. What are you doing? And I'll go fill up my the dog's water bowl, and he jumps up on the counter. It's like thud.
Yeah.
Like, get down, you cow.
This
That's
cat,
what we
it
call
doesn't
Jersey.
matter. It doesn't matter if he has food in his bowl or not. If I if I walk to the kitchen, he is underneath my feet the whole time, and he tries to kill me, I swear. I've nearly like ate the floor like a ton of times because of him. And but it doesn't matter if he has food in his bowl or not. He thinks I'm going to feed him if I'm headed to the kitchen, and that's why I'm headed to the kitchen, is to put food in his bowl. Where are you going now? You're being weird. He's acting like he wants to, like, the clothes I have hanging up or something. He's smelling them like he wants to um, scratch at them or something. So I'm wondering. And he keeps smelling my hand. Which I don't know why he's doing that. What are you smelling?
Cats don't need an excuse to do what they want.
I know. He's
They
being
just do
weird.
it.
He's being
They
all
are weird.
smelly. Like, why are you trying to smell me? What are you doing? You're being a weirdo. Leave my clothes alone. They do not need your paws.
$500 worth of flatware.
I'm gonna pick you up.
I'm waiting till it warms up to go over and pack. It's only like 18 degrees outside, I think, right now.
Oh, it's cold out here too.
It's supposed to get up to 36 this afternoon, so
You're lucky.
so I'll be working. I told Teresa I'll work second shift.
Greetings
I'll be working the second shift this evening. So get stuff done around the house today.
from Greece or wherever you're at.
I do have all those
Bye.
rubber stamps to list. I got them behind me, so I'll probably work on those too. But Teresa found a big tote full in the dumpster at work from activities. They just set them in there,
Oh,
and they're stamping up. There's stampendous, and then there's a couple. I forget what they're called, but they're acrylic with the rubber thing on. I've never seen them like that before, but they're real big with like koi fish and stuff like that on them. So I think they're called Komodo, or something like that. At those listed, I said you gotta love free money.
yeah. Free money is good.
Yep.
Then my clothes on. Go on.
Golly.
So what y'all doing today? Just listing?
My death
Working through
pile
those.
smells like old man clothes that have been in a closet for a long time. Of course, that's what they are.
I'm gonna be probably listing those, stamping up stamps, and then I got a little bit of housework I need to get done.
Yeah.
Get my office changed over in this corner because I'm getting a new cabinet to put back in this corner to house all my
Good.
crafting stuff.
You're always changing something, Laurie. You never
I know.
Well, I'm trying to
stop.
make it more
Robert
efficient.
Chadwick.
I've got the cabinet I have back here is from a kitchen cabinet they were given to me a few years ago, and it was all my whole room was one big thing of kitchen cabinets. That was my workspace, and then I decided to get rid of all that. And then now that I've got this Cricut and I'm learning a new thing called sublimation to do shirts and mugs and stuff like that, because we're branching out into another Etsy store for crafts. So I'm trying to spread my eggs out in different baskets. So we're going to be doing eBay and Etsy and Mercari, and we're doing this in order to get everything paid off so she can leave that hellhole that she's in. So that's the end game goal, and that's why a lot of my time has been centered on learning new things to be able to make that happen.
Yeah, there,
So,
Michelle.
Thanks,
That's
Sadie.
good.
Yeah, Gwen's been sick for like 4 days. I mean, just
Yeah.
headache, body aches, nose, throat, sinus.
she don't have the COVID, does she?
She doesn't know.
Here's one of the mugs I did. This is a sublimation mug. I don't know if you can read it.
That's a sublime sublimation you got right there.
It says, "Speak to me before I've had my coffee. I dare you." So, and it bakes it into there's a polymer coat on these mugs, and the sublimation. This is called infusible ink, and when it heats up, it turns it into a gas, and it bakes it into the polymer.
Oh.
So, or polyacrylic,
Nice.
something like that. So it won't wash off, dishwasher safe. It won't scratch off, nothing like that. So,
Awesome.
so I got a printer that Teresa just happened to get from her cousin who decided to get a new printer, and so happens to be one that I can convert to accept sublimation ink. So I'll
Oh,
be able to
good.
make T-shirts and stuff like that too. So it's not
Yeah.
something I'm unfamiliar with because Kydex is you can sublimate Kydex, which is for holsters. So that's going to be something else that I'm going to offer. You get the blank Kydex pieces, sublimate it, and put it on eBay for people who make holsters. So
Right.
I'm gonna have so many irons in the fire. I don't know which one's up, but I don't care. If it gets her out of there, that's okay. So,
Mr. Sadie wants to know if you can exchange the word coffee for beer.
oh yeah, I sure
Don't,
could.
don't talk to me until I've had my beer.
Yeah, That's like I told my sister I was going to make one that says, uh, "Don't laugh at my coffee or my wine glass because it's a coffee mug. I've drank coffee out of a shoe or wine out of a shoe before. This is an upgrade." Something like that. Just weird things like that. So.
Daddy.
This mark because it's on Walmart hitting clearance. Let me show you how to
Oh,
check.
sorry about that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
What do you
Gwen sent
want?
me a link to Instagram. Somebody talking about Walmart clearance.
Oh.
Thank you, Gwen.
Thank you, Gwen.
Yeah, luckily Teresa made it through the COVID. She did.
Yeah, that's good.
She had the Omicron, which I didn't catch it from her either. I've been exposed to it 3 different times and have not. I'm either lucky or immune to it, one or the other, but I haven't got it. Not that I won't. I just haven't yet.
So
So,
good to me.
but I don't know. I drink a lot of orange juice every. I mean, I
Yeah.
love orange juice, and
What do you mean?
plus I was taking antibiotics for my tooth was bothering me, so
Oh
I
my
thought, well,
God.
maybe that was my defense against it.
Right. It probably was.
But I drink orange juice. I have to have my orange juice every single day. I love orange juice every morning.
Cat?
So, do y'all do this when you make a big buy? Sorry, I'm changing the
I do
subject.
too. You keep track of it
Like
when it
that.
sells.
This is that electronics auction where I got all the amplifiers and stuff.
Uh huh.
I've shown a bunch of that on this show, but I've been keeping track of it, and I spent $571, and I've sold net profit of $18.86.
Cool.
Do y'all do that? Do y'all keep track of
Yeah. I've
sales?
actually had to up my game with my bookkeeping, which means I'm doing it now.
Well, I mean, this isn't important for bookkeeping. It's just to
What are you doing, Cat?
I'm
on a
considering. I'm still looking into that GoDaddy bookkeeping program. I'm on the fence with it. I've heard good reviews of it. I've heard bad reviews, but I think you get that with just about anything that's out there. You're gonna have people that like it and people that don't like it. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want something that I can just plug my numbers into and it does the rest. So, because I do everything old school right now with a pen and paper, and
Right.
it's getting monotonous. And then I forget, and then come the end of the month, I got to try to figure out all that. Go back through my stuff and figure it all out. It's like there's got to be an easier way than this. I need to get with the times and quit trying to do it the hard way.
Right.
So that's what I've been looking into. I am moving more to average costing everything, making my accounting so much easier. Yeah, I used to do that. It was easy on pen and paper, but right now, I got people that want me to sell stuff for them, and I get a cut of that, so I have to figure all that in. So it's crazy. I don't think I'm going to do consignment anymore after I get rid of all this fishing tackle.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
I don't know who that is, but okay, hello.
So GoDaddy is pretty slick. I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping it doesn't slow my computer down more than it already is. And I don't know why this computer, because there's nothing on it really. Other I only use it for eBay and this. So, and then of course my Cricut stuff, but it was slow before that, and it's not that old of a computer. Cool.
Oh, Joanne says you can message her if you have questions.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just
I'm cracked just seen that message. Like, that's funny. Well, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Here come the trolls. But, well, we're going to shut it down for today. I'm not sure if Todd's going to have a show tomorrow. Todd?
I can't commit to one for a while, so I'll probably
Sure, I'll do one if you're not going to do one.
I'm only doing hosting on Mondays and Fridays. So, I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I'll
Oh,
I should be able to be here.
You will allow me to do what I want?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Because you're
Maybe
an
I should be
adult.
married to you instead of Gwen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I don't want that. But
No.
I'm happy for Gwen.
Yeah.
But I know you don't get to do what you want.
What would it be like if I was married to Sally instead of Gwen? That would be weird.
You would probably be dead by now.
I probably would. Especially since I'm have a mild allergy to cats, so.
Oh, well. Yeah,
there's that, and then.
Yeah. Can we change the topic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was leaving.
I'm sure you wouldn't like my man habits. Anyway.
Be on Todd's channel tomorrow. You guys.
Hi everybody.
Great day. Thanks for coming.
Bye everybody.